everybody, it is Anna. Hey, so I'm actually live on both YouTube and Facebook Live today. I am trying this out. Let's give it a try, see if it works. Why should we live stream on one social media site when we can do two? I should actually borrow someone else's phone. I could do Instagram too. I could throw that in there. But it was actually getting later in the day, and I forgot that I had not done my usual Addison Unleashed video, and so I wanted to tap in with you guys tonight. It is a beautiful Friday night here, and so I just wanted to touch base with you guys. Didn't want to think you guys think I forgot about you all, but today I was going around, kind of doing some of my work, thinking about some articles I've been writing. I've been working on the new course that's coming up that I'll talk about at the end. But as I was going through things, love kept coming up. And I had a client appointment today, and then as well as some of my client appointments this week keep coming back to this love, and not just love, but retraction from love. So what do I mean by retracting from love? It's actually something we all do at some point in our lives. It's something that some of us make more of a pattern of, and others of us just kind of do it here or there. And so what do I mean by retraction of love? Well, you could think of retraction of love from like taking your love away from somebody else. And that is oftentimes, when we are talking about retracting our love, it is about you pulling your love back. Now, there's lots of reasons we could do this. One could be it gets too vulnerable. It's too vulnerable, it's too deep, and we get scared, so we pull back. Another could be that it was never truly unconditional love to begin with, so it wasn't true love. And when I say true love, I don't mean romantic love. I mean, it was never really a depth of love there, and so it's easy to pull back. So there's fear. There is, it never really was depth. And then there's also our egos. And it all always comes back to our egos, right? However, it could be that we are almost using it as a punishment in our relationships. But that's actually not what we're talking about here. We can't retract our love from somebody else if we also are not retracting love from ourselves. If we're not retracting love from our own life. So in order to do this, in order to really pull back like that and do almost like a whiplash effect, you yourself have to be in a place of really retracting your own love from self. And so what do I mean by retracting love from self? This could be when you know you should. I'm not going to shun you guys, but when you know you need like compassion, but you choose to not give it to yourself. You choose to berate yourself instead. Well, that is retracting love. That is you retracting love from yourself. That berating of self is retracting love. Or going, I'm not gonna give myself any credit. I'm not going to love myself. I'm not going to do anything nice for myself until I get this. I hear that lots of times with people's goals. Until they get to that big, huge goal, they refuse to send themselves any love. Well, you're retracting love. And so really what happens when we retract love in a relationship or from ourselves, what ends up happening is we dial it. We are made of love. Is love. And so that pull back and that giving away of a piece of our soul, and that's what happens when we are retracting love from self. We are pulling back a piece of soul. Hold on, I need to make sure I'm plugged in, otherwise I'm gonna lose my power. Hold on, sorry guys. But we do this all the time with self. We definitely pull back and refuse to give ourselves our own self-love. And if we're not loving self, there's no way we're going to be able to truly, truly love anybody else. And so where are you truly retracting your love from self? And then even in just, it doesn't necessarily mean you're retracting your love from self in all areas, but maybe there are a couple areas, maybe in relationships, you choose to retract love and not receive love. That there is the pulling back. However, if you pull your heart back to a level that it is kind of hardened and blocked, then you are retracting to the point where you can't receive love. So it is the same thing. It's that exact same process. My question being, where do you need to maybe open up? Maybe there is something you're trying for the first time, and maybe you do need to give yourself more love. Maybe you just need to stop punishing yourself and retracting love again, going back to when we're talking about relationship sense. A lot of times it comes from ego and almost a punishment. Well, why are we punishing ourselves? Why are we retracting love from self? We don't need to punish ourselves. If you go into psychology, punishment actually doesn't really work when we're trying to punish ourselves. There are ways that we can kind of get more in alignment. We can get structured. That's different. However, when we are truly attempting to punish self, it just doesn't work like that. That's not a motivation. It is not a true motivation. So it's that punishment or never having really loved self in the first place. So it's easy to pull back from your own self-love when you never were there to begin with. So where are you retracting love? Where do you need to step in? Where do you need to spend time and figure out why you're doing this process within self? Because I don't care what area of your life you're doing it in, whether it is in your career, you're berating yourself, you're attracting love from yourself, you're hating on yourself, whether it's in a relationship and you're doing this to self, or any other area of your life. How is this serving you? And I ask this question actually all the time of my clients, and they go, it's not serving me, Addison. Why would you ask that question? That's stupid. I just told you it's not serving me. Well, no, it actually is. If it wasn't serving us at all, we wouldn't be doing it. As humans, we don't do things that don't work in some form or fashion for us. Whether that is validating a belief system, a worthiness issue, or not, or it could be another element, but no matter what, it is serving us. My suggestion for everybody on this beautiful Friday night, because we all want to go into deep personal growth work at 8 o'clock Central Time on a Friday night, or over the weekend or next week, really look at how is this serving you, in what areas of your life you're doing this. And horrible segue. If you want to get more self-love, I am actually doing a online global workshop coming up October 8th through the 14th, and then on the 15th the price goes up because it's going to be going on to my website. And this is the Passionate Powerful Me program, and it is me kicking your butt into authenticity, helping you find your voice, find your power, find some passion, and truly leave the 6 days with just feeling more empowered, stepping into self. It is going to be one-on-one you get one-on-one time with me for 6 days, as well as 6 days of live videos, chatting with me, templates, worksheets. I truly believe in this program. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so much fun and so much growth. And I love these workshops because everybody really brings their A game because they want to change. So join us. It's going to be happening on Facebook Live. However, you can register at www.addisonbell.net. If you go on under my online programs, it's right there. And again, it's $77 right now, but on the 15th, it'll be $377. So don't miss out. Grab it now. It's worth it. I promise. It's gonna be really, really amazing, and I'm stoked to see what everybody who has already signed up has to say and their input. So join us on the 8th, and that's Monday. As well as if you are in the DFW area, and I know some of my Facebook followers are in the DFW area, and if you happen to catch this on YouTube and you're in the DFW area, I am doing a therapeutic art project, and it is looking at our shadow and our light. It's going to be just a fun, kind of Halloween-y, but looking at shadow and self. And again, more empowered, more stepping into self. It is also the first time we have done a co-ed art project. So I am also excited for that. That's super cheap. You can find that on my events page on my website, and it is Friday night, so I'm gonna go and enjoy myself, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend, and I will see you all hopefully on Monday at online at the program. So I am wishing you all love, light, and blessings, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys. And I have to turn everybody off. Hold on.